Good. All right, congrats, guys. I'll open up for questions here.
Yeah, I'll start off. Just pretty obvious, y'all both from Utah. Does this game kind of mean more that y'all have great games?
For me, like, I knew a lot of those guys. I played AAU with a lot of those guys. Two of the Welling brothers, they went to my rival high school, so I knew them really well. And I played. I mean, every game means the same. Every game is, you got to go in and do what you got to do. But it does feel good, playing against some hometown friends. So.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we both knew a lot of them, knew a lot of the coaches. And, every game means a ton. But for that one, for us, probably means a little, that's bragging rights back home. So that, that means to competitors, like, you got to have pride and, you want to beat the people, your friends, right? And, those are our friends. And, it was a heck of a game. They're a heck of a team. And they're going to have a heck of a year. And, that was a big win for us.
Can you guys just speak down physical in the game? What it seemed like going for every board? It seemed like how guys fighting for boards. How would you guys rate the physicality of that game?
Yeah, they're really big. I mean, their starting lineup is 6'5", 6'5", 6'7", 6'8", 6'10", and they're big and physical. And we're a little smaller, and it's just a war. And it should be a war every time a ball is shot. And for us, it should be a war every time the ball is thrown in, which those guys that were in at the end of the game on the defensive end made it a war again. And that was our physicality. They were physical on the boards, and we were physical in the full court. And I think we wore on them. And second half, they didn't have as many offensive rebounds. And part of that is fatigue, and just us stepping up to the battle.
Rylan, before you came in here, Coach mentioned how you're kind of like the floor general, like you're coaching these guys on the court. In those last 2 minutes, what were you saying specifically, maybe to the other guys on the floor to be able to get over that hump and make that run?
Just to be solid and do what our coaches have taught us to do in those scenarios. Nobody needs to do anything, like hero type stuff, right? We all got to keep doing our jobs. And the more solid you do your job, the more together as a team, and you pull through in those situations when you do your role and your job, and you get stops as a team, and are tough as a team, and that's what we did in the final, the final 2 minutes and the final 6 minutes of the game when we made that run.
Does it feel like March, just the way that you guys are able to?
You got it.
It does. I've only ever played in the conference tournaments, but I hope March feels like this. I mean, it's a great feeling, being able to fight and come back and just keep fighting as a team and winning. So, yeah.
Feast week is fun. This week is great for all college basketball, and that's what tournaments come down to. Tournaments are just crazy plays, crazy games, overtime, short recovery for everybody, and that's just the fun of being competitors and going out there and trying to win.
We put this graphic up every game about our favorite Thanksgiving dishes. So what's y'all's favorite Thanksgiving dish for tomorrow?
Mine would be yams. Some dip with some marshmallows and maple sugar on some sweet potatoes. That's my go-to every time.
I like my dad's homemade mashed potatoes.
Is it stuffing or dressing? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is it stuffing or dressing to y'all?
I say it's both. I think I hear both in my family, honestly.
Like, what do you mean, like the stuff you put in a turkey?
The term.
Oh, yeah.
Term. It's down here they call it dressing.
Oh yeah, I call it stuffing.
Stuffing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never heard. Dressing is like ranch. That's what I've always heard.
Okay, I think we got all that.